Have you ever felt stuck? Like the more you step towards your dreams, the more you wonder, am I actually honoring God or am I just chasing success? You are not alone, sister, because if you feel like you're being torn with the thought of if I'm honoring God or if I just chasing ambition, look, let's talk about it, okay? Hey, if someone told you that wanting to be wealthy makes you less godly, well, they lied to you, sister. Because let me tell you, I'm Alejandra, and I'm here to show you God's design for wealth stewardship. And that wealth building for women doesn't mean choosing between faith and finances. I'm a bilingual realtor in Metro Atlanta, specializing in relocations and listings. And more than that, I am a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm a woman of faith on a mission to build purpose. I came to the real estate industry because of an accident. I actually read the book of Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and that's where my love for real estate grew. And I didn't go to school to learn real estate because I wanted to become a salesperson. I wanted to just learn more about real estate because I wanted to be a real estate investor. So that's how I acquired my license. And not because I really needed a job at that moment, because I was the general manager of a newspaper here in Atlanta. But when the digital world changed, the newspaper crashed and I lost thousands of dollars and I started to struggle with my business. And that led me to decide to start selling houses. So that's when my journey to help families build legacy began. My 13 years in real estate hasn't been easy, but through every season, God has always been the constant. And lately, I have been feeling this pull to share my story here on YouTube. So I decided to restart my YouTube channel, but with another goal in mind. And it's all because I learned to believe that success means nothing if it's not led by God. Now back to my real estate career. I am bilingual, which means that I get to help families both in English and in Spanish. And I help bring the gap between those who feel unheard and unseen. And I've watched clients go from thinking that homeownership will be really hard to actually holding the keys in their hands. And that's what keeps me going every day. And this isn't just about a career for me, it's a calling to help others build wealth, confidence, and purpose without losing their values. And now I'm here to remind you that faith and success can coexist beautifully. Now, I know in many churches it's taught that wealth is ungodly, or faith is irrelevant to money, or perhaps that woman shouldn't be working. And for the longest time, I rebelled. I had been wanting to become a boss babe, accomplishing goals on my own. Because if I was doing something wrong, well, might as well succeed at it. But I had such a bad mentality, sis. When I thought I had everything going for me, God started to strip me away little by little to show me that I was never meant to be a boss babe. He had predestinated me to become a Proverbs 31 woman. So a new identity had to be born. Now, let's talk about the Proverbs 31 woman. Oh, how much I love this chapter in the Bible. She was a business woman, she was an investor and a wealth builder. So let's break it down. Let's look at Proverbs 31, 14 and 15. Actually, 13 to 14. She seeks wool and flax and willingly works with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. That means she's proactive and she's hands-on, not waiting for opportunity to come to her. She creates it. Merchant ships. That means like trading, importing, exporting. She understood supply and demand. And the modern equivalent is like sourcing, e-commerce, global vision. That means a Proverbs 31 woman studies the market, diversifies income, and moves with purpose. Now let's go to the next verse, 16. She considers a field and buys it. From her profits, she plants a vineyard. She considers a field and buys it. That means she researches, she analyzes, and makes wise investment decisions. Where it says that she buys it, for me, that means that She has capital and an ownership mindset. She turns her investment into a long-term income generating assets. She's not impulsive, she's strategic. Real estate, investments, digital marketing, digital investments, they all align with this one principle. Number 17 and 18. She girds herself with strength and strengthens her arms. She perceives that her merchandise is good and her lamp does not go out by night. So that means that where he says she girds herself with strength, that means that she has discipline and strength and resilience. And where he says that she strengthens her arms, that means she exercises. And the next part says she perceives that her merchandise is good. That means that her merchandise is profitable. That means she tracks her business, she tracks her performance, and whenever where it says her lamp does not go out by night, that means that she's diligent at night. And she works with strategy, not hustle culture. She's guided by wisdom and not burnout. So that was the investor. Now we're going to talk about the brand builder, 24-25. She makes linen garments and sells them and supplies sashes for the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time to come. So wherever it says that she makes linen garments, that means she has a brand. She has product quality, product creation. She does trade. She delivers to the merchant. That means she has partnerships, wholesaling, deals. And where it says strength with dignity, that means that her brand is her identity. Her grace is her confidence. And if we apply this to the modern woman right now, that means that she's building a business rooted in character, not compromise, and her confidence in the future comes from preparation. Now we're going to be looking at the wealth steward. 27-28. She watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also. And he praises her. And where it says that she watches over the ways of her household, that means that she's watching over the family's household economy. She has financial oversight and she creates a legacy that her family honors. True wealth is generational, and her business success empowers her home and glorifies God. The Proverbs 31 woman wasn't waiting for permission to prosper. She was walking in purpose. She was stewarding her wealth and her gifts and multiplying what God placed in her hands. Now, in this channel that we are reviving, if I must say, we will be targeting two pillars. One is the faith mindset, and the second one is going to be a real estate and wealth management. So in pillar one, that is faith and mindset, that's where we're going to be talking about faith, discipline, modest fashion, becoming that woman, like with fashion and all of that. And then a little bit of lifestyle. It's about becoming the woman that God called you to be. Graceful, confident, and purpose-driven in every area of your life. And pillar two, the real estate and wealth, is going to be based about building wisdom, strategy, legacy, and stewardship in money. And I'll share some home tours and travel and everything that shows what wealth with purpose actually looks like and how you can actually live a life with wealth and with faith together. So sis, if you're ready to stop feeling torn and start building wealth, confidence, and purpose with God at the center, subscribe and join my community. Drop your biggest faith and ambition question in the comments below. My mission is to help you become the Proverbs 31 woman in a modern world, building, leading, multiplying with grace and confidence. I will be sharing my story, my weight loss, my losses, and everything that God has been doing in my life to help you, or perhaps learn from my mistakes so that you don't have to go through them. So go ahead and like this video to help support my channel so that I can continue posting valuable content for you. In my next video, I will be talking about how losing everything was the best thing that ever happened to me. So if you're in a season where you feel like everything is falling apart, I want you to know that sometimes God allows things to fall away so that we can become greater. And I'm here to remind you that sometimes what looks like loss may be just the beginning of your greatest breakthrough of your life. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.